Okay student, observation. The TV discs act as concave mirror. This is act as concave mirror. Okay, find the focal length and place bezel. You need to find the focal length of that concave mirror and place bezel at that point. Okay, the bezel will get heat, even you can cook rice. The bezel will get to heat, even you can cook the rice. Result, your solar cooker is ready. Your solar cooker is ready. This is a simple answer. It is very important answer. It might ask you in your examination. Okay, so I am placing pictorial representation of solar cooker. You can see on the screen. Okay, this is our one of the important topic. Now we are solving one problem in this lesson, that reflection of light at curved surface. I am just placing the question on your screen, as well as I will read this question once. You can listen carefully. Okay, an object 4 cm in size is placed at 25 cm in front of concave mirror of focal length 15 cm. At what distance from the mirror would a screen be placed in order to obtain a sharp image? Find the nature and the size of the image. देखिए बच्चों, ये जो सवाल पूछा गया है कॉनकेव मिरर के ताल्लुक से पूछा गया है। कॉनकेव मिरर के सामने क्या कर रहे हैं, एक ऑब्जेक्ट रख रहे हैं। वो ऑब्जेक्ट कौन सा भी रह सकता है जो 25 सेंटीमीटर पे है, और उस कॉनकेव मिरर की जो फोकल लेंथ है 15 सेंटीमीटर है। तो आपको इमेज डिस्टेंस यानी कि कौन से जगह पे आपको स्क्रीन रखना चाहिए ताकि आपको शार्प इमेज आए, वो आप मालूम करना है। इसके साथ साथ नेचर और साइज ऑफ द इमेज भी आपको मालूम करना है। इसका क्वेश्चन, दिस क्वेश्चन आई ऑलरेडी पुट ऑन योर स्क्रीन. After now I am solving this question, you can see on board. Okay, so first I am solving this with the help of diagram. Okay, you can see the diagram. Look at here. I hope you can see this part of the board. Let us suppose this is our concave mirror. Okay, what it was asked in the question, that at 25 centimeter object it is placed. Let this be object. Okay, 25 centimeter place, and the focal length of that mirror is, the focal length of that mirror what it's given, yes students, 15 centimeter. You can see what we need to 25 centimeter is u. Okay, f is given, u is given. We need to find v. V is equals to how much. Okay, as well as what it is given in the question, like ho, height of the object, how much it is given as height of the object is 4 centimeter. Okay, so we need to find one more thing, like hi. So we need to find two things, hi and v. Now I am just putting the values according to sign conversion theory. Okay, according to the sign conversion theory, you can see here focal length f is equals to 15 centimeter, but we need to take this as minus 15. Why we have to take minus 15? I said that if this is opposite to the incident light, f is from opposite to the incident side, we are taking this as, and object distance u is equals to same, minus 25 centimeter we need to take. Object height of object, that is hi is equals to 4 centimeter. We need to take it as plus. Why we have taking plus? Because it is above the axis, upward of the axis we need to take plus. What we need to find? Image distance. Image distance v is equals to how much, and height of the image we need to find. Look at the board, you can see height of the image we need to find. Okay student, till now you can copy down this problem. According to sign conversion theory, focal length f is equals to minus 15 centimeter, object distance u is equals to minus 25, height of the object ho is equals to plus 4, image distance v is equals to how much, height of the image hi is equals to how much. This is our this. Now we know that what we know. Okay student, we know what we know, nothing. क्या मालूम आप लोगों को? कुछ भी नहीं मालूम. ठीक है, मैं बोलता हूँ. वी नो दैट मिरर फार्मूला. मिरर फार्मूला पता है ना? चलिए बोलिए, कम ऑन, गेस. वेरी गुड स्टूडेंट. मिरर फार्मूला इज नथिंग बट 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Just we need to substitute the values. Okay, substitute U and F in mirror formula. So 1 by F, what is F? Minus 15, you can see, by 1 by V. V we need to find, plus 1 by U. U is nothing but minus 25. Hope you understood this thing. Just I am substituting F is equals to minus 15 in place of F. V is equals to, we don't know, just V is equals to, we kept as V on like this, plus 1 by U is equals to minus 25. Just I am placing this 1 by minus 25 here. So what is this? This become plus 1 by 25 minus 1 by 15 as it is equals to 1 by V. Okay. I am solving this, you can see. So I am just writing 1 by U V this side. Okay. Then this is just I am cross multiplying. You have more than one methods to solve this. Here I am taking like cross multiplying. I am doing here like 15 minus 25 by 25 15 the 25 10 the 250, like that, like 25 5 the 125. It is nothing but 375. Okay, 1 by V is equals to minus 10 by 375. Students, still here you can copy this. After that I am continuing this by after rubbing the board. This is very simple. Once again I am explaining. Just we have substituted value 1 by F means minus 15, 1 by V as it is, 1 by, in place of U I wrote like minus 25. Now just this minus 25 go left hand side, it's become plus 1 by 25, its minus become plus. After that minus 1 by 15 is equals to 1 by V. So I am just cross multiplying. You can see the arrows once again. This into this into 25, 15 1 the 15, 25 1 the 25. Minus is as it is by 25, 15 the 375. So 1 by V is equals to minus 10 by 375. Copy down till here. We will continue after rubbing the board. Okay. Okay, student. What we got? 1 by V is equals to minus 10 by 375. Okay, just I am opposing, V is equals to minus 375 by 10. Once we divide like 10 1 the 10, 37.5 minus 37.5 centimeter is the image distance. The answer is image distance leak. Why it is showing minus means, okay, because it is on opposite direction of incident ray, that's why it is showing minus. Now HEIGST, height of image. Okay, we know the formula, M is equals to HI by HO is equals to minus V by U. Okay, just I am substituting HI, we don't know, I am writing HI as same as HI. HO, what we have, HO 4 minus like it, what we got, V is nothing but minus 37.5, U is nothing but minus 25. Okay, minus get cancelled. Okay, now I am writing here HI is equals to, look at the board all of you, HI is equals to minus 37.5 by 25 into just this 4 cross multiply into 4. Here we can write after doing this. So HI is equals to this. Once we solve this, we will get the answer like minus 6. Okay, HI is equals to minus 6. In question it is asked like image nature also. So as you are seeing that the height of the object is 4 centimeter. Okay, you see height of the object is 4 centimeter, but height of the image is 6 centimeter. So simply we can prove that image is enlarged and inverted. Okay, so nature of image, image is inverted and enlarged. So this is a sample problem I explained you, but I am placing few first chapter important questions. In that first chapter important question you will get 4 problems. You need to solve that 4 problem by your own. Okay student, now I am placing the diagram that how image is formed by concave mirror and how image is formed by convex mirror. This thing you need to see on screen. You will get the pictorial representation how concave mirror forms an image and how convex mirror forms an image. And I am placing important questions of first chapter on your screen. This is the very important question as per our Telangana syllabus. I have put my extreme efforts for this first chapter. Surely you will get a good marks in this first chapter. Usually in first chapter we are getting 7 marks, like out of 40 marks, 4 marks SAQ, sorry 4 marks long question, 2 marks short answer and 1 marks is very short answer. Usually we are getting 7 marks from this chapter, but and it will ask in objective also something. Okay, that's all about our first chapter. This is a very important chapter. You can see the questions on screen. Okay, thank you. Hi. Okay student, hope you have done with reflection of light at curved surface. You might have learned many things in this chapter, and as I say that we have done complete chapter, but we need to remember few things here. Okay, for that I wrote the lesson name first, that is reflection of light at curved surface. Then what we have learned, just I am summarizing what we have learned. As we know that when the lesson is started, we learned about the mirrors and spherical mirrors. You have definition with you. Okay, so what is spherical mirrors? We have convex concave mirror. After the convex concave mirror, what we have learned? We learned the loss of reflection. Okay, after the loss of reflection, we move on to the terms related to the spherical mirror. Okay, as we know. After that, then we keep on moving. We learn about the images, what is image, the definition of image, as well as we learned about what is real image, what is virtual image. Okay, apart from this we are just moving and we have done one experiment. How do you find the focal point or focal length of concave mirror? Okay, we have done this experiment also. Keeping moving, we learned about the rules of ray diagram of convex mirror as well as concave mirror. Then we learned about the difference between convex mirror and concave mirror. Apart from this, we learned about the uses of convex and concave mirror, and we have learned solar cooker also. This many things we have learned in this chapter. Now I am placing one that snap to you, that pictorial snap. In that you will get some questions. Okay, now we have what we have learned, we have done with this topic. Now I am just explaining you the important questions somewhat in deeply. Okay, I am placing the image before my explanation as well as after my explanation, and you are getting this image on your screen time to time. Okay, the image is nothing but there will be important questions for you from the first lesson, reflection of light at curved surface. Now I want to explain the first question. The first question I placed in the in that is difference between convex mirror and concave mirror, as well as I place question difference between real image and virtual image. So this question might ask you in different ways. Like first it might ask you that direct question like difference between convex mirror and concave mirror. Second, it might ask the difference between spherical mirror. This is second type. Third type, it might ask you like difference between converging mirror and diverging mirror. So it might ask like these three. things. Next, it might ask the difference between real image and virtual image. This question usually you are getting directly. It don't have any cross wave to ask this question. But one more thing, that in convex and concave mirror, it might ask you that why convex mirror is diverging mirror. Then it might ask you why concave mirror is converging mirror. This is one question. And another type of question is why we use convex mirror as rear view mirror, or else why we use concave mirror as shaving mirror. So these questions, just you need to write the definitions of that particular convex mirror or concave mirror. Just this is a first important question I place in your important question. Second question I put like how do we find the focus or focal point and focal length of concave mirror. You can see direct question it is asked you. Third, I place some question like terms related to the spherical mirror. That terms, what is terms related to spherical mirror? Come on student, you know, you need to tell me. I am just pausing, pause this video for a few seconds and remember what is the terms related to the spherical mirror. Come on, come on. Yes, you are correct. The terms related to the spherical mirror is nothing but pole, center of curvature, focus, radius of curvature, focal length, principal axis, object distance, image distance, magnification. These are the terms related to the spherical mirror. It will ask in your 1-2 marks or else in objective. So you need to remember these terms related to the spherical mirror. After that, we have few problems in this chapter. Apart from this, we have done with one problem already. Next, I am placing few questions, problems you need to solve by your own, but make sure you need to apply few rules when you are doing the problems. I will explain you on this board. Look at the board. Okay students, this part of the board, it is visible to you, but I may not visible to you because I am just moving side, okay, but you can visible the part of that board. Now in the problems we need to remember and follow few rules. First thing is we just in problems we are using mirror formula, okay. Okay student, you know mirror formula. Mirror formula is 1 by f is equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u, okay. So here need not to explain, f is nothing but focal length, okay, and u is object distance, as you know that, and v, what is v? Come on student, I am asking to you what is v? V is nothing but image distance. Yes, you are correct. So first thing in problems we are applying this formula, first point. Second point, if it asks like concave mirror or converging mirror, okay, you need to take f, u and v. All the things you need to take in negative sign, okay. And if it acts like a convex mirror or converging mirror, sorry, diverging mirror, convex mirror or diverging mirror, you need to apply f and u negative and rest is positive, okay. But in concave mirror, in one condition we need to apply f v also positive. The condition is if we place the object between pole and focus. This is in one condition, but usually this thing you need to apply. After this, one more thing it might ask in your examination, like height of it will give like height of the object. You need to find the height of the image. For that we have one formula, okay. What I was telling that in the questions it might ask like height of the object and you need to find the height of the image. In this also we need to apply one more formula. One more important thing I'd like to tell you, that here r, okay, r is equals to 2f. This is one formula. Sometime what it will ask, instead of giving you the focal length, it might ask you like radius of curvature. For that you need to just write f is equals to r by 2. These two things you need to remember, okay. Like find the image distance of the so and so mirror. If the radius of curvature is say 8 and the object distance is 10. So you are not supposed to confuse, sir, just you have tell about the object distance, but you have tell about the focal length, but you did not tell the relation between focal length and radius of curvature. You are not supposed to confuse in it. If you want, you can write this small relation and you can remember also. Okay, r is equals to 2f, that is double the focal length is radius of curvature, or else focal length is equals to half of radius of curvature, that is r by 2. So this is very important thing in problem you need to apply while you are solving. This is one question. Actually I am putting 3 to 4 problems in your important questions. You need to solve that questions. And one more thing I put, like behavior of the image under any situation of the spherical mirror. That means you need to draw the ray diagram for convex mirror as well as concave mirror. What is the applications of spherical mirror? So what is the application of spherical mirror? First you need to know that spherical mirror is nothing but convex mirror and concave mirror. So what is the use? Application is nothing but uses. Okay, so uses of convex mirror you need to write, uses of concave mirror you need to write. Once again I would like to tell you that convex mirror is nothing but diverging mirror, concave mirror is nothing but converging mirror. So these are the important question I am putting on your screen. You need to copy the questions and answer. Most of the answer I given in lecture also. If you want, you can browse the reader once, you can check the reader once, you will get the answers. And it might ask few questions like where will be the image form if the object placed between like center of curvature and focus. I will just tell you the question once again. Okay, the question is, I am placing this question on your screen also. Okay, where will the image be formed when we place an object on the principal axis of concave mirror at a point between focus and center of curvature? First you need to draw the concave mirror. Hope you can see this part of the board. Okay, this is an concave mirror. So this is an principal axis. Done? Have you done? This is concave mirror, this is principal axis. So what it is asked, where will be the image form when we place an object on the principal axis between focus and center of curvature? Focus is somewhere here, center of curvature is somewhere here. So we are just placing this on screen in between focus and center of curvature. So where will be the image form? You are not supposed to confuse where will be the image form. Just you need to apply few rules to answer this question. So I am just putting the object here. I am applying first rule. Okay, rule 1. And make sure students, once you are just putting focus and radius of curvature should be on equal distance. You can see here, this is here, this is here. You have to draw the equal distance, otherwise we will not get a correct answer. I applied first rule. What is first rule say? When the light ray parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it goes through the focus. Okay, first I applied this rule. Second rule, what the second rule is telling, we have many rules, but the next rule is I am applying like when the light ray passes through focus, after reflection it's become parallel to the principal axis. So you can see student where the image form somewhere here. Okay, so where the image is formed like somewhere here. We place the object between focus and center of curvature. Okay, so it's formed like on beyond center of curvature, it is formed somewhere here. Okay, and the characteristic of the image is enlarged and real. This is the characteristic of. So likewise it might ask you the question like where will be the image form if the object placed on focus, means you need to just draw this like this concave mirror. Okay, after that this is an focus, this is an center of curvature. I am placing on the focus. So where will the image form? You need to draw the diagram. After drawing the diagram you will get. So if we put the object and focus, the image will be formed like somewhere at infinity. I will show you in the diagram. First rule I am applying like when the principal axis to focus. This is first rule. Okay, second rule I am applying like for center of curvature. Center of curvature, if I apply the rule like this, here image form somewhere there. Okay, for center of curvature the image form somewhere there. Okay, this is an rule 2. Don't confuse the student. Usually we are applying the rules like this and this, and for center of curvature for this, but in this case I apply the rule for like this. Okay, this is focus, this is center of curvature, I apply rule like this. Okay, you can see I apply the rule like this. Okay, need not to confuse. Likewise, you can draw all the images diagram related to the concave mirror. Okay, and this is somewhat about the important questions related to the reflection of light at curved surfaces. You need to remember few question answers, you need to remember terms related to the spherical mirror, you need to solve few problems, and you need to remember few diagrams also, ray diagrams. Okay, ray diagrams already we have done rules for the ray diagram. This is about the reflection of light at curved surface. Okay, I am placing important questions also on screen, you can see. This is all about our first lesson. Now I am giving you some talks. I have done with this what we have learned. I have done with the important questions. Now student works. What is student works? Simple student, I am placing the as I place the questions on your screen, just you need to learn the answers of that question. First you need to read, rather than direct learning. First read the question, and after that read the answer. You will understand something. After understanding the thing, you need to remember and you need to memorize that things. Like questions, it may be questions, it may be problem. For problem, what we need to understand the formula, where we have to apply the formula. What we have to memorize, we have to memorize formulas. So this is something, we have to understand something, we have to memorize something, and after this combination, understanding and memorization, will give the presentation to your answer paper. Okay, so your work is, you need to just first thing you need to read what we have. Okay, after reading try to understand. Okay, after understanding you need to memorize. After memorizing, revise. You need to revise what you have learned. These few steps you need to follow. You can easily able to catch all the complete lesson. Okay, thank you student. First lesson done.